This is what I found works best for me. Hair to the front. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Savannah. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial of how I get my go-to curls. I'll be sharing all my tips and tricks, how I get them to stay. I normally get these to stay, if I'm doing this on clean hair, 4 to 5 days max. First things first, I'm going to take this out of my hair. My hair is so flat right now. This is about second day hair, I'd say. I've done this curling routine for a few years now. It has definitely taken me a while to kind of get down the type of curls I like. I'll insert some pictures of what I always try and go for. Personally, for me, when I would try things, I felt like they would either fall out really quick or they just wouldn't look the way I want them to look. So this is what I found works best for me, and I'm really excited to be able to share it with y'all, and I hope that this works for someone else. To be adding some heat protectant, I like to use the Tresemme Keratin Smooth Heat Protectant, and I like to really focus it on my ends and down. So after I put the heat protectant in my hair, I'm just going to take my brush one more time and make sure that it's brushed through. And I don't want it to be really wet, so I'm just gonna give it a second, let my hair absorb it, and just make sure it's in there as much as it should. Since I do have long hair, I try and always take care of my hair. That's one of my favorite heat protectants. I also like to use oils that have heat protectant in them as well before I blow dry my hair. I'm going to section my hair off into 2 sections. Top of my ear, but I'm gonna go upwards. I don't want too much hair on the top, but not too little either. I like to think of this section kind of as my shortest layer. So when it's all down, these are gonna be curled more towards the top of my head rather than the section I'm leaving down. Curling it all the way isn't gonna be as important, if that makes sense. I feel like that's the best way I've found, so I'm not putting unnecessary amounts of heat on my hair. Once I have my hair sectioned, I am going to go in with some texture spray. I like to use this one, Renewing Plus Argan Morocco Elevated Finishing Spray All Day Hold. Adds a bit of texture to my hair. I found that adding just a little bit of hairspray before you do it, not too much, helps the curls last longer. So I'm gonna brush it, make sure we don't have any of those stiff, crunchy pieces. Do you know what I'm saying? Hair still be smooth. I like to use this curling wand that is pretty old. It is a 1-inch curling wand. I try to look it up, and I believe this brand doesn't exist anymore. The closest one that I found that is basically the exact same thing, just has a different name on it. I'm gonna link it below, and I'm gonna insert a picture here. I found it on Amazon. And yeah, so if you want this exact curling wand, the link will be in the description below. Okay, so now let's curl our hair. I'm gonna start out with the back section of my hair. Not too thick, but not too thin, you know? About this, maybe, what is this, like a half an inch, I'm not sure. This big of a section. And since it is the bottom layer, I'll start in the middle of my hair and just really focus on the bottom part. I just wrap it around here. And I'm just gonna hold this for about, I don't know, 5-7 seconds. Let it go in the palm of my hand. I'm just gonna shake it and let it cool down in my hand before I let it go. And this is what it'll look like. Throughout this process, more like ringlet tight curls, the better. It's gonna look crazy at first, but I think this is a whole trust the process type of routine. So we have this here. I'm just gonna put it towards the back. I'm gonna go ahead in with the next section. Same width of section I'm gonna take. Same idea, starting at the middle of my hair. Shaking to cool it off. And this is what it looks like. I'm just gonna put it to the back. Just gonna repeat that all the way to the front, and then I'll be more specific for what I do with my front pieces. If you didn't notice that I do curl every single piece the same way, I curled it back away from my face, and I'm gonna do that with all of my hair. So once we have got to this front piece here, so when I'm putting it in the wand, I like to lay the hair flat and kind of get it as close to my ear as I can without burning myself. These, I like them to be a little bit tighter because I do play with my hair a lot throughout the day. And I'm just gonna hold it. There we go. This is the hair that we just curled. And I'm gonna put more hairspray on lightly a little bit and kind of just, if I want it to still be playful, but I do want it to hold. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna repeat the exact same thing on this side, so I'm just gonna time lapse the video so you guys don't have to be bored watching it. Hold it. There we go. Scrunching the first section done. I'm gonna turn around and show y'all what it looks like from the back. So this is what it looks like from the back. Just gonna take a little clip because I don't want it to leave a crease, but now that that's sectioned off and I look a little bit crazy, take this top section down like so. And hair does look really flat right now, but I promise we're gonna bring the life back into it. So for this layer, I'm going to, once again, of course, I'm going to spray some finishing spray lightly throughout the hair just to give it a little bit more hold. Something brush it through so the hair is not crunchy like we did on the other section. I'm gonna start on this side, and same as before, I'm going to start in the back, curling all the pieces away from my face. And with this layer, I do like to curl a little bit higher than the bottom layer. I mentioned layer is gonna fall on top of the other one. So here we go, taking it closer to my roots and just twirling it around. Same direction, starting closer to the root as I can. So now I'm gonna take my bangs, my face framing pieces, and because they are pretty flat right now, I'm going to add volume to the root. Take this section of bangs here, get the curling iron, like so. See? Giving us volume. Look at the difference. I mean, I know this is tucked behind my ear, but come on. But that's how you get the root to be like that. But now for the ends, I like to have that like swoop, that little look to it, the ends, and just go like this. Keep playing with it till you get it how you like. I'm going to take some smaller pieces of the bangs, just make sure that they are going backward. Just slide the curling iron down it. You don't want to wrap it completely, but you want it to get that shape, because if you curl your bangs, won't look good. And this is the bang right now. Once I curl my whole head, I'm gonna go back and retouch these, but for now, I'm just gonna leave it like this. This went to this. More hairspray, you guys know the drill. Light layer of hairspray. I found, spray your hair up into the roots. It gives you instant volume. A little trick, I mean, put a little, obviously it looks crazy because I'm not done. I'm not done, don't worry, don't worry. Scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. And this is the finished look. Bye guys, thanks so much for watching. Psych, psych. Okay. Same exact thing, starting from the back. I did forget to mention, this layer I do like to take smaller sections, probably half the size of what I was taking on the bottom layer of my hair. Hair is pretty long, so sometimes it's too long for this wand. There we go. Don't burn yourself, be careful. Place my wand here. Last spray here on the, and clip the back section here. And this is what we've got, guys. Looks a little crazy. The tighter the curls, the better they're gonna look every time. The longer they're gonna hold every time. Brush the curls as gently as possible. So very gently go through like that. So now I'm gonna go through and do this side, same thing, just run my fingers through it. Like this. To add a little bit of oil, I'm going to be using this one. The Tresemme Keratin Smooth, running that through my hair. If there's any pieces I don't like, this is the time where I'm gonna go in and fix those. Like so. And I brush them up and then I'm just twirling them back down. So once I've played around with my bangs a little bit and I like the way it's looking, I am going to turn this off. Turn off your curling irons, guys. Do not start a house fire. Product I not hear too many people talk about, but I swear adds so much volume to my hair. The secret spice. This Hair Big Powder Play. This product. This is the before. This is the before, guys. Tap a little into my that on your hair. Try not to use too much. I'm going to flip my head upside down and I'm going to shake. Just poke out your roots. I present to you hair. Do you see what I'm talking about? This product. It's gonna do it every time. It's gonna give you that volume, girl. Now let's fix the hair. Of course, I want it to look messy, but we want the volume. So I'm gonna bring my hair to the front. And this is the final look. This is my go-to hair curling routine. This is what I do when I'm starting with dry hair. If I was starting from wet hair, I would just blow dry it and then everything would be the same. This will typically last me, if I want to wear it down, about 3 or 4 days. And then after that, once my roots do start to get a bit oily, greasy, I will move on to putting it in a ponytail, doing different updos with it. One thing I do like to do is slick my hair back with rosemary oil. That promotes hair growth, and yeah, when you're slicking your hair back, that's just a little something you can do different that promotes growth. And yeah, that's just a little trick. Another important thing is at night when I'm going to bed, I do not like to just go to sleep with my hair like this. If I want it to last over the next few days, I do like to use one of these, and the one I use is a velvet one that is very similar to Robe heatless curls. I do like to use the roller for my bangs, and then I will just weave it through like this and I will have that there, and that's how I will sleep at night. I found that this type of heatless curler works better for me than the satin one with the actual wired rod in it, just because it's really uncomfortable for me to sleep in. And in comparison to this one, I mean, there's no wire in it or anything, so it's pretty easy to sleep in. Really quick to do right before you go to bed as part of your routine. So if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like this video, comment anything you want to see from me, any questions you have. All the products that I used will be listed in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss my next video. Bye guys, see you next time.